Yo, what's going on, guys? Today we are going to be doing another demo review here with CJ. I'm really excited to work with them and understand what we need to do in order to get better here on Inferno. Lots of good things we should be able to learn from this, from my experience in this game. If you guys don't know, I have 15,000 hours inside of CS. I've competed internationally, played at the top domestically here, and just have all around a lot of good things that I can help out. So if you want to support, hit that subscribe button, join my Discord, guys. Let's get active. Let's stay in touch, and today let's see what we can do to help CJ out. Okay, we're gonna be doing a nice little B rush here. Maybe we get blocked. Okay, our teammates are going through though, so of course we're still good. Can go through here, that's fine. Okay, okay, this is danger. Yes, I'm actually so happy you got punished here, because this is something that players end up doing. I get that you are in a stressful situation here. You're fighting this guy, but whatever you do, no matter what decision you're making, you can't expose yourself longer than you need to from this line of sight, because we are exposing ourselves both to obviously the site where we're fighting these guys, right? We're trying to do this, and anybody that will be rotating in. It's not an if they're rotating, it's when, and what timing they're gonna get will see us here. They will. So when you're taking this fight, keep shooting, keep doing your thing, and slide all the way over to pool. Now we're fine. Now we can sit here and take our fight, and nobody's going to be shooting us from spawn. Or on the flip side, get over here and fight like this. Or you can run them down, go to pool and run them down. But just get out of the CT little crossfire there. That's a huge thing that I see a lot of people struggle with, and that'll be awesome for you, CJ, is don't expose yourself. Don't expose yourself. No more, being open to CT in that sort of way. Okay, we end up losing the round, so we're going to take a nice little eco. That's perfectly fine. Doing our thing.
This coaching session is brought to you by SkinsMonkey. They are the best CS2 trading site out there. Swap out the skins you do not like and upgrade them into higher quality new items. I have personally used SkinsMonkey to build my inventory and love how many features the site has. The best thing is that you can gain your own crazy deposit bonus of 35% by using my code KOJOMO. They also have a freebie section where you can get free new skins by completing tasks, and you also get a $5 bonus by clicking my link in the description of the video.
Okay. Spot him there. That's pretty funny. I'm going to need to see a few more rounds, but I think we can really optimize the way we're peeking things. I think a lot of times we're just slightly doing it a little wrong, and I think we can improve that. I want to see a few more rifle rounds. I want to see how we play on that first, though. But yeah, okay. Speaking of that, let's go ahead and see what happens here on our first rifle round. We're going to see what we're doing. Okay. One note I'm going to give you here for this is like, be as exact as we can. When we're holding this angle, I want us to be down here where only the tip of our head is showing and everything is on one plane. Which, you're not doing a bad job of that. You're not doing horrible, but really press your advantage. Get down here and do that. I think it'll be super beneficial for you. Just small little tweak. It's nothing major. But yeah. It looks like we're kind of just floating around with the team constantly too, which is okay, but I want to see us have a lot of creative plays. I want to see us take control, right? Also, when we're sitting here on a normal round, I get that like we're in a pug, so like I don't want you to just take everything over. But early on, I'm noting like man, like these guys are not doing anything on B. They're literally smoking this off every round. Like, so for the rest of this game, I am just taking like banana control when I can, because these guys have no like ability to take it right now. And then on the flip side, if you're playing against a team that is constantly taking it, constantly using nades, well, I'm like, okay, maybe we work towards A early or retake banana, stuff like that. Yeah, so okay, what we're gonna do instead here, CJ, we're gonna fix this. We're gonna get you really good pathing in these situations. Again, we're really just exposing ourselves to everything, but I get it. You want to clear under like into mini pit here, that's fine. What you're gonna do is you're gonna come out here and drop along the back wall this way, so that as we're coming out here, we're doing our thing, we're dropping down, and we're naturally behind a little bit of cover, and we can still clear a mini pit and crouch and like do this, but we're also facing towards Moto. So we're gonna go in path like that, instead of necessarily just like dropping in the middle. Also, if you're going to clear under here, look under here and clear it, right? We don't need to be jumping out here, running around and then looking. Be really intent with what we're actually doing when we're pathing, where we're going. because we end up just like flinging ourselves out into the open and being here, right? Which sucks, right? You're a very talented player. It sucks that we got like caught out like that because there's no reason for it. And ultimately we can see it actually ends up losing us the round. Like all of our teammates end up dying and it sucks. Oh yeah, perfect example. Yes, dude. Like I think I'm just willing a lot of these things into existence here. I think it's also because of how static we are being though too. As well. We're not really like bobbing our head up and down and jiggling. Okay, okay. To your credit, he kind of crouched. So him crouching makes it a lot less obvious. So, you know, credit to him. He did hit a very nice shot. He hit a very nice shot. He did. What you're going to do the next level, and I think this is what I was getting at, is I want you to be back here where when you stand, you can see it. When we're standing, we can see it. But when we crouch, we're fully covered. And what you're going to do is slowly do crouch, uncrouch, crouch, uncrouch off of a timing. And I'm giving you this advice as an opper. When a rifler is doing that to me, I'll come and peek here. I don't see anything. Then all of a sudden someone's head just rips out of nowhere and pops up. I'm dead, man. You see like players like Zywoo, man, in CSGO. I remember there's iconic clips of Zywoo doing that, Simple doing that. Like it's crazy, like what it looks like from the opera's perspective on a T side when you're rifling and you're doing that, right? So it's funny. The examples I gave you are two operas that were doing it, but you know, an opera knows what works against them. So I guess it makes sense why on T side when they have a rifle, it's so impactful. But yeah, we're just kind of limited right now with what we're doing. Like, I'm not going to lie to you, CJ. Like a lot of what we're doing is just running around and DMing and seeing what we find. Like, and this is where it's going to be on you. It's where you got to get this homework. It's like, man, like they're not doing anything banana. Run up here and, you know, if they're not taking, maybe don't molly, but like get up here, take the space, molly corner, boom, we have banana all secured. Or hey, I want to like kind of look towards mid, come up here, flash mid off and do this. And I get that our economy is bad. I get that we don't have money, but just like 5 rounds into the game, we really haven't done much with that. And we're just DMing. We're just running in and DMing. What happens here though? Okay, we're running in. We got to recognize this, CJ. We got to recognize this. I know you're better than this. We got to recognize like when an A1S is shooting, like, oh shoot, where is that? Oh, he's right there. Like, cause like, I get that it's a demo. I'm slowing it down a little bit, replaying things, but like, we got to be so locked in. Like these are things that we have to pick up in the moment, and you're not going to know exactly where he is. Like, right. Like it's an A1S, he's shooting, but we know something's happening, right? We know something's happening. So it's easy for me to say that in the demo as I watch this, but as we'll see later, I know you're better than that because you're very talented. You're a very good player. Yeah, same thing here. We got to do that head bobbing where you crouch and uncrouch, crouch and uncrouch. Yeah, you kind of trying to, but be so much better. But ultimately, I don't even think that's a good angle, by the way, to just default and hold with a rifle. I don't honestly think that's good anyways. Like I said, you should be flashing mid off and getting mexy. You should be going through alt mid, or you should be taking banana, these type of things. Sitting T stairs at the beginning of the round is just, it's just going to limit everything that you're trying to do. And then also here, I'm not trying to be that guy, but like you got $200, get yourself a flash at least. Get yourself a flash. Also, I'd like to see you get a Galil armor, head armor, and like fuller nades than maybe an AK one of these rounds. Because right now we're just losing also because like I said, like we're not using util. So that's a big priority. If I start to notice my walking around and like trying to shoot isn't working, boom, let's get some util and start giving ourselves some favorable situations, some favorable duels. Wow, great adjustment. Really good adjustment there. Nice aim. Okay. What's our plan here? What's our plan? What's our plan? Okay. Cross there fast. Okay, think about this. So you identified that there's a guy in library, right? Wait, we crossed through here. Boom, we cross. I think we saw him, yeah, because you're very aware of it. You're very aware. But why come back and even try to fight? I get you're trying to help your teammate cross in here. Just keep going. Dude, take this space and get up into grave here. Really good position. Keep going, get into pit. And if your teammate dies, play the round out. Like, do what you have to do. But also, I mean, that's on him too. He does have a flashbang. Oh yeah, but why? Like, why risk that, right? Like, there's no need. What's the value? What's the reward? Because now we're going right back to where we were. All that does is give him info. He's here. He sees that. Now he's calling to his teammate. He's saying, yo, one's lane. You're not in a secretive spot. You're not like everyone knows you're here, right? You know, if for the risk of that, right? Obviously, like the risk is we die. For the reward, Like it's just not worth it. Yeah, okay, I see. I see. Okay, CJ. So what you are really good at, and this is what I was kind of getting at earlier that I couldn't put my finger on it. What you are really good at is the pre-aiming. Like you'll put your crosshair in a wall and swing out and kill them. What I'm noticing like that is really like making me nervous is you're not as good at the tracing the corners. And you know, when we're fighting these angles, having your crosshair around the corner when we're doing things. You naturally like to put your crosshair in the very middle of like boxes, of walls, that kind of stuff, and it's going to lead to you getting destroyed by people who aren't playing in standard positions, people who are playing off angles, all these spots, and or it's going to make you have to hit a crazy adjustment shot that is just not optimal to what we want. Like even here, like not that you shouldn't, like you should pre-fire that, you should do that, but like you're very comfortable in these situations and you're kind of uncomfortable in situations where you should naturally be tracing instead of pre-aiming. Also, why are we nading here? Right, CJ? Like what's the point of this, right? Like we see that Molly's down, we see everything's there, like there's no reason. Use that nade in a productive way because again, we gotta buy util. This will make you better. One thing that you know you identified is that you feel like you just walk around and run around. Well, you're not training yourself. You're buying 1 HE in the round and that's all you're doing. Where's your smoke? Where's your Molly? Where's your like, you know what I mean? Like you're never going to get better at these things. You're never going to improve unless you're actually buying them and experimenting and using them. Also, let's get rid of this bad habit. We run in here, do our thing. Awesome. We're trading. Good stuff. You spam here, whatever. Like, cool. But like, why do we feel the need to... Yeah, like, why do we feel the need to spam the smoke, sit here, reload, come back here, and then spam that same... Like, if you're going to spam it, and like, one, you're on 20 bullets, don't feel the need to necessarily have to reload. Not that it's like horrible there, but like, just get out of the habit of feeling the need to reload. And I mean, we take an unnecessary fight, but it's a pug. I want you to be aggressive. I want you to take aggressive peeks, but I mean, ultimately that is a bad fight, but I'll take bad fights like that too. But if you want real advice, like just don't throw in those situations. Don't just make them work for it. Make them work for the kills. But again, man, like I understand like it's a pug. We're gonna play aggro. We're gonna do our thing. So I'm not too angry. I mean, bro, we take these rounds. We didn't even have to do anything. Let's talk about Inferno though. Inferno, you're gonna learn something here. We don't want to plant the bomb here. We want to come all the way up here and plant the bomb here when we can. Because one, it allows us to play for pit. Cool, we can post plant it. But also, we can survive in pit. When the bomb explodes, we can all run back here as long as we have like 70 health or 65 health. I don't know exactly what it is. And we can all survive here. When you plant here, we literally have to leave the site and run so far because Inferno is such a giant like bomb radius map. Also, when you plant the bomb here, the cool thing is sometimes you do damage to people that are sitting here. So there might be a CT on like 10 health here chilling, and then the bomb explodes and he dies because like he didn't expect you to plant in that good spot. But yeah, here, like, bro, why not like throw in some jiggles with your AK and stuff. Throw in some jiggles here. Then just hold the angle, sit there and AD really fast, back and forth. And also just realize like what's your purpose here? This is the reading off of our teammates' body language and what they need. Oops. Because like, I mean, it's not bad. He's tugged, so I get it. You're holding and doing that. But like, also, I'd be super nervous of somebody like lurking up mid, super nervous of like maybe someone in halls or something. So, you know, just be very cautious because we don't know obviously where this guy is. We have no clue where he is. Also, good habit to get into when you leave apps is you jump out of here, look under balc real quick, and then keep going. People will hide under here. People will sit in these corners right under balc. I like sitting here to surprise people. So good thing to check as well. Yeah, again, this util, man, you gotta buy util. That's the easiest way for you to improve right now, honestly, is from the buy menu. Easiest way for you to improve. And I get you're trying to build your economy. I get that you're trying to do these things. But yeah, you see 28 bullets and we're reloading still. We got to stop doing that. But like, you're never going to get better with util if we're not using it. And you're not saving money. Like, you think you're saving money, but like that molly you're not buying, that flash, that nade that you're not buying is slightly lowering your percentage of winning that round. Maybe you have an opponent that's on 1 HP inside a pit. He's on 1 HP. and all you need is to tickle him with a nade or something. You don't have it. So was saving that $300 worth it? Well, no, because like that was the round defining kill right there, right? There's a million reasons why. Like when you can, buy down, like buy as many nades as you can, do your thing, and you know, roll with them. Unlucky spam. Easiest way to improve for you right there. All right, but we get the op up. There's also nades set yourself up. They're again, a million reasons. Nades set yourself up. They allow you to flow around, do different things. Good luck for us. But yeah, as far as like macro on Inferno, CJ, I want you to spend less time on stairs early round. I want you to play your role. I want you to get Mexi. I want you to flash mid off. I want you to work banana when it makes sense to work banana. But I want you to get out of this T stairs just like spot early. When you have an op, it's fine. Like go for a pick, do your thing. But every single round, it's not good being there. Some rounds I want you to go for a B pick where you're just holding car early with the op or something. Wait, sorry, skip past that. I want to see what we're doing here. Again, this is bad though. Like this is bad being here for too long because as you can see, we are completely exposing ourselves. Luckily, we kind of read that he's running lane. But like, you know, like if he say he was running up mid, he just starts walking, like, shoot, man, we're a sitting duck, right? But great adjustment here. Great adjustment. Nice flick, man. Yeah, the same thing. We're exposed to halls too. Like we're exposed to halls, lane, like we're exposed to everything now, you know, everything. And again, bro, if we had util, we can flash, we can like molly, we can like, oh dude, this situation's so much easier if we have util. You might be simple though, man. You might be simple. You might be 2021 simple. That's crazy. Really good flick. Or I mean flick and shot, everything, man. But yeah, overall though, we're just making our life hard. And especially I'll give you you need a smoke. A smoke is your most important piece of utility. You need a smoke as much as you can, and you need a molly as much as you can. And then nade and flash obviously are very important as well. But yeah, get out of the habit of just nading here. If you're gonna nade, have a front spawn. Have one of these forward spawns, run out of here, do your thing, nade it up here, chuck it, and then do your thing. When you're nading in the middle of the round like this, it's not doing anything, honestly. It's just not doing anything. And then here, man, huge danger zone, huge danger zone. I get that you have teammates here. I get it. Have your gun out and look at where you're going. I don't care that you have 3 guys in front of you. Either look car where they're going to peek you or play anti-flash and actually hold your flank. Which is fine. This is good. I guess that's what we're doing. I guess that's what we're doing. I will totally correct. I am wrong, CJ. That is fine. Someone's got to play anti and you're looking. That is totally my bad. You played that good. Honestly. That's fine. My advice to you, though, is when we are going back like this in this danger zone, don't be the widest guy. Don't be the widest guy on the angle-wise. Like, if your teammates are walking up this wall, don't be holding flank from over here. Because if they peek, they're going to see you first. So if you're holding flank, hold as close to these walls as you can as you're backing up and we're holding like this. That way, we're just not exposed if anyone does swing us. At this point, though, it doesn't matter because our teammates already have car control. But, yeah, I'm out here dissing CJ. And CJ's a pro. CJ knows what's up. What are we throwing? What are we throwing? What are we throwing? I would say for your homework, if you actually want to know what to do with these mollies, brother, come here and learn the new box molly and first and second molly. Search those up on YouTube because even if this molly does land here, it's just like not really doing much for us. So I like that you're actually thinking about how to use it and implement it, but we got to learn the new box molly. That's the most important one, by the way. New box molly. And then same thing here, man. I need you to be like an animal. I need you to be relentless. I get you're on 30 health. I get all this stuff, but your teammates running in, doing the thing. Get out of the habit of just freezing. We're freezing here a lot. We really are freezing. Be an animal, man. Be relentless. If you're going into sight, especially with your boy here, it's really bad that he's fighting here and you're still like this. You guys were like hip to hip almost here, and then he gets all that space. You need to come up here, jump up on top of first, run into sight, clear all these things, or you need to swing pool, get in here and trade him. But freezing is only going to hurt you. Freezing is going to be bad for the team. Okay. They spot us. They know we're here. Yeah, good way to recognize like what we're open to. And again, this we gotta jiggle. I need you to jiggle for info. Jiggle when you're holding. Like I said, you're really like confident with like putting your crosshair into the wood. And sorry, I keep skipping back. You're really confident putting your crosshair like into the wall and like getting ready to gear up for like a pre-fire or like a pre-aim, but you're not confident at all actually just jiggling and or tracing corners. So that's your practice, man. Is yeah, your crosshair's gotta, even here, we're doing the same thing. Yeah, see, and it's just like, yeah, it's just hard, man. It makes it so much harder for us versus if we have our crosshair along the walls, we're jiggling, you know, we're spotting backhaul if we want. If we don't want to fight it, cool, we just tuck here, we're ready. Okay, yeah, like we can pre-aim, it's not bad, but I think you just rely on it too much, to be honest. TBH. So I think you're good against opponents that are going to be in very common spots, but against like really high level players or maybe even some really bad players that just find themselves in some random position, we're hurting ourselves. But yeah, you got to take banana control every round if you want. If the teams aren't really doing it good, come up here, molly car against like these guys. Mauling car would have been everything. They can't take banana if you do that. So that's a good like job that you can have if you want to find impact across the default when you have money to buy nades and stuff. Yeah, we're kind of just recognize the gap here. Recognize the gap. We're trying to win the round, right, CJ? We're trying to win the round. So what's going on? We should be able to play out the radar. We should be able to play out the radar and understand, dude, my Halls teammate is farming. And cool, okay, whatever. You want to go lane here, that's fine. But boom, oh wait, he's dying. Oh, he is dying. Think about it. We have bomb here. You know, he has kills out of Halls. Take the positional advantage, run out here and go take site and force the CTs to retake and get into a really ratty spot. I like that you're trying to trade your teammates. I like that you're trying to do that. But when we pause here and when we freeze, it's just, it's not worth it at that point. You know, maybe if you would have acted right away, I'd been like, okay. But the fact that we're coming out here late, you know, good aim from you. And again, stop reloading. Good aim. But it's just so risky for no reason. And honestly, like not the best look for us. Okay. Ooh. I'm just making noises. I'm just making ooh, ah. So, okay, let's break down the micro here. Let's break down the micro, CJ. We're coming onto site here. Hold up, kind of sus. Cool. You take a shot, you unpeak, boom. We take another shot here, we unpeak. Be so careful. Don't get in the habit of peek, crouch, without moving. Use your directional keys and slightly change up the angle you're peeking. Because this guy, he's kind of unconfident, but in theory it allows the opponent to just put his crosshair in one spot and have a really easy fight. And then yeah, that's just kind of unnecessary, but it's fine. It's fine. Your teammate traded off of you, so it's not the end of the world. But let's go ahead and see. It looks like we're gonna farm on CD side, so let's go ahead and see what's up. But yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying this review. Hopefully we're learning a lot, CJ. Lots of good stuff that we can learn from so far, even just the first half. But yeah, I'd recommend all of you guys join my Discord if you want to get better, if you want to improve, do that kind of thing. Okay, yeah, rotate around. Let's go. Okay. Oh, great. I mean, your like adjustments are insane. Like your actual like adjustments to wherever your opponent is really good. That's a good strength that you have. It's a really good strength you have. Let's see what we could read from what was our plan early round though. What are we doing? I'm really confused. So we're coming through library. We keep pulling our pistol out. Just keep your knife out. Take the timing. Timing is everything in this game. We start walking mid site, but then we go around. Like what I'm saying here is like what is our plan, right? Like what are we doing? Because all we do is put ourselves behind the play here. They flash your mid, and we should have like the fact that we don't really even know if they're smoking or what's going on, or maybe we do, but like, bro, you should already just be ahead of this and kind of be like, oh shoot, guys, they're smoking mid. They're running up here and doing this, especially because your teammate's here. If your teammate's in brackets, bro, like fight with him. Be there. Don't fight after he dies. Be there to get ahead of it. Don't play behind things so much. Out of spawn, understand where you're going. If there's some confusion, if there's chaos, I get that. It's a pug. People might be calling your spot or, you know, saying some random stuff. But yeah, man, keep that knife out and get to your position and make it work. Just, you know, make whatever plan you want, make it work. Ah, no. No, you're just giving them a lurk. Like, okay, one, choose either brackets or halls or boiler. Like choose one and get that smoke in there. If it's brackets, get that smoke in here. If it's boiler, get that smoke in there. Two, like use it as a reaction a lot of times. Like you don't need to sit here and instantly smoke. You guys have 3 guys on A. You guys are perfectly fine getting into a setup. Don't feel the need to just come out here off the rip and throw that right away for no reason. And I get we start to hear these guys running out of halls, yes. So use your smoke in a way to like help with that. Also, we can see why flashing through here does nothing, by the way. So we got to be really careful because this is wide open. So your flash is just going to go nowhere. But I like that you're thinking about it. I like that you're at least thinking how you can help your teammates and stuff. Nice. Good aim. Good aim, man. Good aim. And also with this angle, the beauty of it is wherever you're playing and holding this, if you want to get behind cover, all you need to do is go forward. Because if you're playing this properly at a headshot angle, which I think is okay how we're doing it, as soon as we like start to get the situation gets dicey or something, we hold our W key, and I'm not go through the air. We're not going to fly. We hold our W key, and now we're technically behind cover because of this roof. It's really awkward for the T's to fight that, and it gives us a good safe haven. Yeah, again, out of spawn, we're just like even if that flash lands, like what's the point, right? Like we're flashing and we're nading, and it's for no reason. Yeah, so with these smokes, CJ, we got to improve your util. Like I said, we're wasting util, but with that smoke, aim high and get that smoke in here. But yeah, let's talk about the theory. So we're flashing, but we're not doing anything off of it. And you might be like, well, it's to blind these guys and make them feel uncomfy. Cool, but if they're never getting punished by flashes, if they're just full blind and doing that, we're honestly just wasting it because they're going to eat that flash. Yes, they're going to be uncomfy. And then they're going to realize, oh, no one punished us. Keep going, right? So when we use that util, we most of the time we want to do something off of it. Either obviously peek with it, the easiest thing to do. Trick our opponents with it, like do that kind of stuff, but we don't want to dump it. And again, this is like this is just another really like static way of playing that I don't like. You decide to just plant yourself here. Even if this is the position you're trying to be in, crouch, get up on an angle and be like a little grimy player, jiggle back and forth, do your thing. But also like this again is just not like a good setup because sure, we're gonna farm them if they come out of halls. We're taking first contact here. Our teammates like tucked, whatever. Like if we have brackets as a lane player, I think you should go help your teammate mid and fight with him. Do that kind of thing. And if you're going to fall back to sight, another good angle is to get up here and hold halls like this. But don't just put yourself out of the round by choosing a position and pretty much taking your hand off the keyboard and just waiting to shoot. I just think it's not the best. Like, yeah, we got to keep moving. We got to constantly be doing little micro adjustments, little micro jiggles, this kind of stuff. Or at least, like I said, if we're going to hold an angle, get up next to a wall and like crouch and like hold that thing. Like get yourself ready. Be a little ball, be a little rat that's just holding it. Because also, like at this point, man, I would personally be falling asleep too. Like if I just have to sit there and hold and hold and hold. So do little micro jiggles, back and forth, back and forth. Okay, gonna spin it up. Cool. Oh, look at us. Do we know a good smoke? What are we throwing? Okay, it kind of got messed up, but I'm liking that we're thinking about it. We just gotta adjust it a little bit. Yeah, it's just so redundant though. Like to come here and hold that. Like honestly, like you're better off, man. Let your teammate in pit and get up here and be aggro with your teammate in brackets. Let your pit player like deal with halls and do that kind of thing because you're just not needed to just sit there and hold that for the entirety of the round. Okay. Okay. We're really exposed here. Like, and yes, it is an off angle. Yes, it is cheeky, but we can see exactly why. And I get like, oh, maybe you thought but regardless, at a high level, this just isn't going to work either because people are constantly going to be flashing, doing these type of things. And if we're caught in the open, literally one flash that we didn't see coming and we're toast. What we can see obviously like in this situation, why that sucks too is whether it's your teammate's fault or your fault, it's just like we're just giving way too easy of a fight. Get on the site here and you know hold halls from in here. But your halls isn't even your priority. That's his priority. You come here and hold lane. You know, do your thing in lane with your teammate. hold that. If you know, if you wanted to get into a site pit setup, of course you're holding halls, he's kind of holding lane, but establish those crossfires or do something aggro. Okay. Teammates are just freaking running down mid as 3 and we're holding here. I like it. Aggro, aggro. We pick up that kill. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Here's the thing, brother. There's no difference between holding here and holding back here. Just hold back here, because if you miss the shot, as soon as you miss, I'm out of here. When we're up here and we're like posting in this position, like we're just fighting. If we miss our shot, we're dead. So just like when we can, use those walls. Use those walls because it's the same exact fight. It's the same angle. But this right here is infinitely better than the other one. And I get like maybe we're trying to push or do something, be aggro. I get that. Just overall, some good things to think about. And then, yeah, with all of your nades, man, you're just aiming way too low. Like, even the smolly, we got to get it to land up here. The nade, like, we got to throw a high nade that lands deep back here. We're just aiming way too low. And then also, what was our plan here? So we throw like a million nades, right? And here's the thing. When we're using all of these nades, we should be doing something with it. We're using all of this util to take space to do things, but we're throwing it and then just dipping. It does nothing, right? So we gotta, when we're using our util, we gotta use it in a way that is actually gonna get us that space and that positioning we need. The worst thing you can ever do when you have it is dump all your util and then get nothing out of it. You're the same as if you never threw it. So like for banana, like if we're ever finding ourselves towards B, smoking deep, molly close, nade, throw a flash and peek with it and doing that kind of thing. Mulling out the entire banana so that we can take it. Just like all kinds of good stuff. And you should save. You should save at this point. I think we do. Do we save? Yeah, you should be getting out of here. Good. We're still dueling a little. I guess it's fine. Our teammates have some money, but yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah. And then eventually you do get out of here. So good. Good. We missed a shot, but again, we're behind cover, so we're fine. We missed a shot and we're good. That's what we want to see. Oh, wait, I skipped past the... Yeah, we're this round. Let's see. Do we save again this round? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, because like, look. Okay, not that... I mean, this flash. Say you throw this flash and it actually lands over here. Dude, so good if our teammates are taking space. But just to throw it, you're doing nothing. Instead, just save that flash and use it to set yourself up, because in these pugs, you're not going to have much team play. Like there's not going to be a ton of team play going on. So at least learn how to set yourself up with it. You take a shot with the op, boom, we take a shot, we flash the same angle that we want to peek, and we re-peek into it. We take a shot with the op, we flash, we rotate around somewhere else, and we're just using it to actually set ourselves up. Or our teammates, obviously. Like if we can set our teammates up, we always want to. That ended up working, but that was scary, honestly, man. That was scary. Just be very certain with how we're smoking things and doing things. But also remember, you have an op. Like, we don't want to smoke ourselves off. The worst thing you can do as an opera is smoke something and just post on it. We want them to peek us. We want them and use that smoke as a reaction, right? Yeah, we're just gonna save here. Okay. Yeah. We're doing our thing, saving, playing smart CS. Awesome. I'm really happy with that. Like that's some really good decision making. A lot of players don't want to save, and the fact that you're thinking about that and doing that is amazing. Okay, good. We're actually posting this time. We get the kill. Boom. Now, if you want the next level op advice, I don't know how possible this is going to be in your pugs, but especially when you're queued with homies, you want to play like a pro, man. You get that kill here. That is where you use util now. Use util, get that kill. Maybe we see what's up. Smoke in here somewhere. Take your op and rotate all the way to A and beg one of your teammates, yo, go B, please go B. So I understand that that might not always be able to happen in these lobbies, but if you want to play like a pro opera, that is what you do. Kill somebody here, rotate around, kill somebody in a new spot that's surprising, rotate somewhere else, kill someone here. And we're constantly keeping them second guessing on where the op is going to be. But look at what we just did here. We have the most powerful gun in the game. Don't reload, bro. Just stay here without reloading. have this posted, tell them not to smoke, do anything, and also like use your flash to reaction again. Don't hold out when not needed, right? We have the most powerful gun in the game. Don't limit yourself with what you can do with it. Just make things simple with that. Okay, we're going for an opening pick. Good that you're not greedy. Also, by the way, if you're ever on, like, you're opping and you're looking down mid and you see pistols running through here and doing this, I'm usually telling my teammates, watch B rush, guys, watch B rush. Because, like, pistols running T-stairs to banana, like, it's pretty obvious where they're going to go. So I'm always screaming that, by the way. So definitely something, if you're not doing, utilize. And if you are, good, well played. Bro, is this simple? Is this simple? Am I watching simple play? Crazy shots, man. Nice work. Dang, bro. Are you mad? Because I'm not. That's crazy. It's insane. Also, I'd be getting an upgraded pistol at this point. Like, just get yourself a P250 or something. But yeah, what it's got to look like, you come out here and molly, jiggle after the molly, see if anyone runs through. If they don't, take your nade out, nade behind it. You can molly, peek with it, do stuff. But yeah, this banana control, man, is so important. It's literally so important. You can molly and then smoke, or smoke and then molly. Like you gotta take this in some sort of way if possible, which it 100% is possible this game. Because we're missing out on like such an important part of the map. We don't want to play B from just here. That's bad, honestly. We want to play B from like opping down here, you know, having a rifler posted here, having a rifler walk through his own smoke when they're running A, and so like just we're missing out on so many layers. And then here, like, dude, this isn't on you, but I am telling my teammate, do not smoke me. I'm saying smoke after I shoot, smoke after my shot, because dude, we get hurt so bad here. And also in your level too, I'm not gonna lie. Take a shot here, do your thing, cool, and just rotate around. Nobody's really gonna smoke you off coffin. This is such a good power position until we start to face people that consistently will start smoking. But yeah, it sucks that your teammate smoked you off there. They go A. Oh wow, great, man, great. I love your decision making. The fact that you're willing to save is awesome. That's really good. Great decision making. Gotta give you credit for that. Yeah, but more of the same stuff here. At least you're posting and going for it. I also think the double scope is completely troll at a high level, bro. They're gonna swing here and they're gonna swing so fast. I have faith. You're so fast. You're so quick that you're gonna kill them. But the worst part is, eventually, like once this molly's gone, they're gonna jump up here, and because you're double scoped, you might not even know that. Like they're on your screen, right? I guess in this situation you will. I will take that back. You will. The bigger worry for me too is if anyone ever boosts, right? Which also on T side you should be implementing. I just think for like many reasons, like double scoping there's troll, just single scope. But I was wrong. You actually would have seen someone log, so actually maybe careful. Also, why I will, when I hold this angle, usually I tell people to hold deeper from angles, but in this specific scenario, I will hold close, because if somebody comes up here, they are going to see you if you're like back on that wall a little further. So good for you for being up here. So just be careful of that. This is one angle where I actually would put myself up on it, which is counterintuitive to usually how we want to play. But this is a standoff if I've ever seen one that we just did. Like this is an example of how to do team play. Like say your teammate is there and you want to flash him. Good moment to flash him in once the smoke's gone. Obviously in this game that's not realistic what's gonna happen, and this guy runs away anyways, but yeah. That's like an example of how to implement team plays. You can direct that. You can be like, hey bro, after that smoke, let me throw a flash for you. Let me do something for you. You can see timing here. Big timing. Yeah. I mean, I don't mind you for going for it. It's kind of frustrating, like having to play retake constantly, but also you're doing this to yourself. If you wonder why you have to keep playing retake, it's because with the op, sure, you're posting here. That's great. I like your posting here. But then we're constantly just moving back behind everything. We're rotating in and we're sitting behind stuff. We're not getting in front of much that's going on outside of maybe our first peak. Once that first peak comes in, we're never like mid-round aggressing in anywhere. We're taking space with our teammates and getting ourselves set up ahead of the play. See, like we should be smoking here. We have 3 guys on B. Three of our 4 players are here. We should be smoking deep and taking the space and then rotating off with it. But still, like we still don't even have control of this. So if you ever see 3 guys on B, you've got to take down, in my opinion. You've got to take down. And again, we're just behind the play constantly. And it sucks because our teammates are folding, but we're just constantly behind the play and not much we can do here in this situation, honestly. Not much we can do. Not much we can do there. But let's go ahead and see what we do in OT. Let's see if we can turn this around. Yeah, you need some different looks. We got to play a lot more creative, to be honest. You've got a good basis, but we got to get creative. We got to change every round how we're playing. And like I said, like that control will help with that. Like implementing that deep banana control where we're smoking and taking will really help with that. Good find. But again, we're not repositioning, which it's okay. I don't need you to always reposition and do things. But again, we're just playing very standard. There we go. Now we're repositioning. Okay, sweet. Don't throw it. Don't throw it. Because if we do, we're just telling them where we are. Ah. Okay, I get you. You don't want to be timing by that again. My advice to you though is like, even though you think you're taking care of the timing in this situation, it's still just such a scary and hard rotate because like we didn't learn anything from that one round. Someone still could be here. They could still be slipping net and doing this. Honestly, it's tough. I would be more inclined to rotate in through here to see if anyone is running past. Maybe scope on it, but just come through here and clear out these angles and try to like see what's up here. Because you're going to get timing a lot just sprinting in here and putting yourself in the situation, especially when we are just like, now we're clearing it, right? Yeah. Stuff. Also, by the way, the such a powerful angle with the op is just sitting here and holding the lane cross. And you're so fast that I know you can hit that shot. I know you can hit that 100%. But we won the first round of OT, so what that means is I'm buying an upgraded pistol. I'm getting myself a P250 or 5.7 at least. Same look as we've always been doing. We're going to flash, not do anything off of it. We're going to molly, not really do much off of it. Maybe fluff it a bit. Rotate around, and we're in the same spot. Yeah, so same things. Like I said, I don't want to beat dead horse, but same things. We get smoked off. Same stuff. Yeah. And you see why the smoke sucks, because like they smoked off before the smoke comes in. We have this line. We have this entire line. They literally can't cross here. They can't be in this spot or this spot. But when that smoke comes in, bro, they could be chilling here. They could be chilling here. So if we peek the same angle that was good before, now it's awful. That's why like smoking ourselves off is so bad. And it's our teammate fault. I get that. All right, brother, you're going to play next level. You know what you're going to do? Next level way of thinking about util. Look, they actually smoke you off. They do a great job. They're flashing, throwing so much util. Don't reload. We don't care about reloading here. Instead, we're going to back up to evaluate the situation, pull out our smoke grenade, and toss our own smoke through here. Toss our own smoke that's going to land somewhere in here to give us a little bubble to work with, a little bubble to play around and work around. But more importantly, we are going to paint our canvas. Right now, what are the T's doing? They are painting their own canvas, painting here, mollying. So they're painting here, they're flashing in. Bro, they are artists right now, and we are just sitting there watching them paint. And then we try to run through and do this. So use that smoke as a way to change the canvas, change the playing field. then here, bro, it's the last round of OT. I don't care what's going on. Get yourself some util. I don't care if it's jumbled and spawn. You gotta buy down. You gotta buy everything you can. But what I'm at least happy with is that we're changing our looks up a little bit. No, this isn't a good spot. This isn't a good spot. Because if you miss the shot, you're dead. If they run up lane real quick and kill your teammate or something, you're dead. With the op, man, you got so many options, but put yourself behind a wall where you can fall, shoot and fall, shoot and fall. You can't fall here. You can shoot, but you're just stuck here. Even here, we got to get ahead of the play. We got to get ahead and do something, right? I need you to hold brackets, right? This is a more aggressive fight. I need you to sometimes get in halls and hold halls in here. Lane, you know, holding boiler. Or if you have more teammates, you can maybe hold mid from here. But be active and don't just put yourself behind the situation constantly. We're just this is like a fallback spot that we're in, but like we should be falling back into here. We shouldn't just be playing here. This should be a spot we play once we've like fought mid a little bit, done our thing, come here, they're pressuring us, like doing these things. We shouldn't just feel the need to be here. The game will get a lot more exciting for you too, CJ. Like the game will be so much more fun because you're not just going to be sitting behind everything. You ended up winning the round for your team. Oh no. Also, like this didn't get you punished here, but it's a really bad like way to peek this. Like you see how open we are. Again, there's really no difference between peeking out here and just peeking back here. It's the same angle, but so much safer when we're here. We're so much safer, and you're good enough. You're gonna. I guess you're worried about halls. That's understandable, but man, like at that point, you're just like, it's really scary. It's like you're exposing yourself so much. Yeah. You just made it hard because like you ran through here and then started sprinting and jumping around here. So like there's no surprise, right? They know you're here. And like I don't need you to shift. I don't need you to walk around, but like it's a 3v2. Like, you know, at least like manipulate them mentally in some sort of way. Like, you know, you could even do something like crazy. You could do like a fake where it's like I'm jumping around here, I'm making noise, and then I start walking around here, regrouping with my teammates instantly. Or you do the opposite. You run through here, fake like you're going mid, and then you just walk all the way back and get ready to retake with your boys. Okay, same thing. We're gonna post, reload, do our thing. Walk back around here, kind of just sit behind everybody. And again, we're just behind the play constantly. We're just behind what's going on outside of the beginning. The beginning, we do get some looks, we see our things, but then now we're just like, you know, not really finding much impact. Yeah, like we're stressing ourselves out so much, CJ, because like your teammates are all running up mid. You're doing this. You're about to go with them. You're about to do your thing. But then you're like, I need a whole flank. No, I need to go apps. I need to do this. And then we molly something that like, you know, there's no reason. Like, and in hindsight, it's obvious to watch this and see this. In the moment, it's like things are happening so fast. We're scared of different things. Like there's pressure, all this stuff. You're talented. You're a very good player. Don't stress yourself out for no reason. Bro. Happy with that though. So happy. We see a smoke, we have a nade, and we're like, hey, what if we throw a nade and blow this open? Boom, gimmick. That's really good, man. Really good. But hey, no. Okay, boom, you're insane. You're crazy. You are crazy. But you know what you need to do? Look, we're chilling. Blow this open, get that kill. Boom. We think he's like Moto. He's shooting us. Okay, cool. You want to take a shot? Be a rat. Lurk around and do something. It ends up working out here. I love that for you. I'm so happy it does. But this guy is clueless, to be honest with you. He is so like I don't know, like he's clueless, right? He should know 100% you are mini pit, right? So when you play against good players, they're just gonna be like, oh, he's mini pit. Oh, dude, I know where he is. I'm not lost. I'm gonna pressure him. I'm gonna really hold him down. So be a little rat. Be a rat when you're playing. Lurk around, do these things, and you hit your insane shots. Your shots are crazy. Your shots are insane. Let's set ourselves up to find the most success with our crazy aim. Aim by far is not what's holding you back. It's honestly the positioning is the biggest thing. maybe some like when you have a rifle, your movement is with the way we're not jiggling, we're not implementing that micro and macro movements. But positioning by far is holding you back. And obviously we can always get better at nades. Like we really do need to, you know, learn as many nades as we can, but also flow with them around the map. Yeah, because like, what are we smoking here? That's not helping us in any way. They're just like, oh, like, what are they like? You know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't help us. It doesn't fake. It doesn't like pressure them. Okay, your go-to, man. You got to get good at supporting as an opera because sometimes you will only be in the back. Take a flash out and flash over this roof. Boom, it's gonna blind anyone here. If you can get it far enough, flash right here. Boom, blind sight and CT. I want you to throw them. I want you to throw your flashes. And don't do it as they're already in. Do it as they're about to start running in and peeking and as they're fighting. But get yourself in a spot here. Yeah, get yourself in a position. We don't know if they're thinking mid. What's going on? Like, get yourself in a spot here. Don't put yourself in the open. We're trolling ourselves right now. Doesn't matter though. Game's over, but still. Don't even make it close. But boom. That's a demo review. Thank you so much, CJ, for taking the time to learn, trying to grow yourself, become the best player you possibly can. It was a pleasure to work with you today. So much good things to get out of this and so many great opportunities to learn and grow. Now, for those of you watching this on YouTube, I appreciate all of you that made it this far in the video. Again, hit that subscribe button, turn those noties on, share this with a friend, and please join my Discord. I want to see all of us growing, becoming the best players possible, and just, you know, being a nice community. So really would appreciate that. Thank you guys so much for staying tuned, being here. Appreciate all of you. Catch you later. Peace out. Peace out.